Hello everybody, Michael here, and today I'm going to show you my excellent Python template. If you are going to set up your own Python development project and you want to have sort of a bunch of tools to do unit testing, code linting, code style, and perhaps more. So I have a template for you, and it is here behind me. So it is here. The link will be in the sort of description of the video. But anyhow, I am here, so I'm going to go ahead and work this repository. So let's see here. Since most of you don't have access to write to this repository, you might want to clone it using HTTPS instead. So that is just to get it down on your own local machine. Something, and I'm going to move myself out of the way. There we go. So I'm going to clone it with HTTPS. So git clone it, and I'm going to paste it down there. So let's have something to work with. cd python template ls-l ls-la. So here we have a lot of files then. Maybe you want to make this sort of your own, so feel free to do that. And one way to sort of get rid of the connection you have to Michael's repository there, that is just sort of remove that git directory like this, r.git, and it is bygone. And now this is only a pure directory that you can do anything with, and you can sort of init this as your own repository, and then you can sort of push it onto GitHub or GitLab or whatever. So this is a clean start. So we have a bunch of files here. So let's just quickly go through, because it seems that it is all documented in the README file somewhere there. And let's see what the README files says here. So let's take the quick path through this. So make version and make version. Okay, I can do that. Make version. So that should just check what kind of Python executable I have here. And this is enough for me now. So, seems to work. Okay, next step. Let's move on. Make the virtual environment. Yes, I can do that. Make venv. How hard can that be? And once it is finished, perhaps I want to activate it. And I'm here on my Windows machine. So I'm going to activate it, and there we go. I have the venv activated. Fine, excellent. Next step, move on. Install the dependencies. Make install. Yes, I can do that. Make install. Maybe you want to do this in a slower pace to figure out what is actually happening. Perhaps you want to look up the make file, see what it does. Yeah, but I'm just going to do this hard, quick way here. And it's going to take a few seconds to install everything here now in my virtual environment using Python pip. There we go. And let's see what was installed. A lot of things installed. Excellent. Let's move on. So what can we do more with this? Okay, we can run the code. Yeah, fine. Let's see. Could be fun. But not really needed. So we have a main there. Okay, it works. Fine. Go away. I just want to have the development environment around me, so I can run the validators. Yes, we got Flake8 and we got PyLint. So let's take the shortcut to them both and do make lint. So there we go. Make lint to run all the sort of static code analyzers, validators I have here. So I have a few issues here with the code. Fine. It's still nice code rating. Okay, so I know that static code analyzers are here and working fine. Away. Let's continue. There, we have unit test also. So it seems we can run the unit test and we can make the coverage and we can do both linters and unit test with coverage. Okay, let's try that if we can see. So we can do make test. That is gonna do it all. So that was a bit hard to see. So I'm gonna ahead and do just the coverage part. So this is running the unit tests and the code coverage part. So here we see guess there, and test. Okay, 68, yes. Let's not go into detail about this. We just want to see how it sort of works. And you see a lot of central things around the make file. And yeah, we can open up the code coverage, but we don't want to do that. So we can make clean all. That is to clean up things. Ooh, we have an optional target. We could work with a code style. So this is actually a bit rough because it will, if we haven't run it before, it will make changes to our source code to follow a specific code style. But that is a good thing. And really, when we're working in teams and groups, we all want to follow the same code style. So then it could be really good to sort of just make black. So black is the name of the code style too. So make black. We could also use make code style. If that is the same thing behind the make file. So it will see all done. And it seems like I already did this before. So everything is left unchanged. Good. I do think that this was all. So this is basically a good startup template where you get a lot of sort of, you have some config files here for the text editor, for Flake, pylint, static code analyzers. Git ignore is a file to ignore certain generated files. It looks a bit like this. So it will ignore all these files when we add them to the, so we don't add them by accident to the repository. There is a license. Maybe we can go in there and change that. Great. We have a README. This was all the instructions. We could have a release file. The Docker is if we want to run Python in Docker, so I'm not going to try to do that. We have the requirements text with all the sort of pip packages that is installed. Fine. The make file then, it sort of ties everything together. So all the make file targets here, you can have the make file as a quick sort of a place where we remember stuff. So we don't have to sort of write this command to install the pip command, the pip packages from the requirements file. We just do make install. So the make file could be good to go into if you just want to run the sort of separate commands, for example, for the pylint command or just for the flake8. Okay, I think this is enough. So this was a Python template repository where you can start with if you want sort of to go ahead and write a sort of a small larger project for yourself with Python. And the actual code, yeah, it's down here in the library. So all the code goes down there and the test program goes into another sort of directory. So we do not sort of pollute the directory structure by adding a lot of Python files here. This is more of a setup configuration part, and then we have all the Python files in one or several directories, but I only have them in one. Okay, I think this is good enough. There we have it. Okay. So now you know how you can try it out yourself. Just clone it to your local machine and try out working with the makefile and see how it works, the development environment around this. Okay, thanks for now. See you another time. Bye-bye.